What is financial overflow? Financial overflow is having money in excess. What is financial overflow? Financial overflow is having money in excess. Financial overflow is meeting your financial need without bothering anybody. Financial overflow is meeting your financial needs without bothering anybody. What is financial overflow? Financial overflow is having money to a stage that you become a channel of financial blessings to others. Financial overflow is having money to a stage that you become a channel of financial blessings to others. Somebody hear me now? I'll be very fast. Please try as much as possible to listen and tell, because I'll be talking, I'll be making us understand some laws of financial overflow. Laws of financial overflow. So before then, God is not interested in giving you money, but rather God is interested in making you a channel through which you make money, through which people make money. God is not just interested in giving you money, but rather God is interested in making you financially stable, in making you to get you to a stage where you can make money by yourself, and others can even make money, others can become financially stable through you. That is what God is interested on. Child of God, your financial life matters to God a lot. Yes, because God is not happy when you are poor, and God is genuinely happy when you are financially stable, when you are in a realm of financial overflow. God is not happy when you are stranded, but rather God is happy, genuinely happy, when you are in a realm of financial overflow. Somebody hear me now? Child of God, He pays God when He sees those that serve Him genuinely, faithfully, poor. He pays God when He sees people that are serving Him genuinely, seeing people that are serving passionately, poor. He pays Him. Child of God, and do you know why He pays God? Because He's a passionate God. He's a God that is very passionate, very merciful. So He feels pain when you are struggling financially. When you are struggling financially, don't think that God is happy. God is not happy. It is paining God. So, child of God, what makes God happy is you dwelling in financial affluence, dwelling in financial overflow, and dwelling in financial abundance. I pray for someone that is under the sound of my voice. Via this encounter this evening, you will dwell in financial overflow. I say you will dwell in financial overflow. Child of God, it gives God a lot of joy when you have money to buy whatsoever thing that you like. It is sweet God. If God is saying whatsoever you love, whatsoever you like, you see money to buy it. Don't allow anyone to deceive you, child of God. God cannot be happy when you are poor. God cannot be happy when you are stranded. God cannot be happy when you are bankrupt. Child of God, can I talk to you now? We are now in a generation of persons and people where people believe that it is only poor people that will make heaven. They just see person when get money. They call it, say person if you make money make heaven. You can be worthy and equally be righteous. You can be worthy and equally serve God very well. Child of God, but we are now a dispensation and a generation where many believers, they believe that yes, guess the guy say you get money rich, you know if you make heaven again. And it gets okay still where you go poor rich, you know if you make heaven again. Somebody hear me now? Say I hear you, sir. And that is why, child of God, if money can take you out of the house of God, money can equally take you out of this world. If money can take you out of the house of God, that same money can take you out of this world. So it is possible for you to be wealthy and equally serve God well and make heaven. It is very possible. Child of God, the perfect will of God is not just to give you riches, but to make you a means by which others become rich. The perfect will of God is not just to give you riches, but to make you a person, a channel through which other persons can become rich. Somebody hear me now? God planned your life. God orchestrated your life in such a way that people can become wealthy because of you and through you. Are you hearing me now? Are you hearing me? Lot was poor, but when not get connected to Abraham, Lot became very financially stable. He was dwelling in financial overflow because he get connected to a man called Abraham. And that is how God wants you, that anyone that is connected to you should equally enjoy financial overflow. That is not just to give you money, but to bless you to a state that if anyone is connected to you, I pray for you that is under the sound of my voice, and I decree over your life, you will not only become wealthy, because of you, people around you will have wealth. I just pray for somebody and I say you will not only have money. I pray for you that because of you, those around you will equally have money. In the mighty name of Jesus. Very quickly. The laws of financial overflow. Laws of financial overflow. I want you to be very, very attentive this evening. And be very, very sensitive. Because as I'm talking about money repeated in that repeat, money can just be entering your life. You may not know. So be very, very sensitive. I'm telling you. Are you hearing me now? Are you hearing me now? Child of God, the laws of financial overflow. Child of God, we have the person of Jesus and the principle of Jesus. The person of Jesus and the principle. Please be very attentive. We have the person of Jesus and the principle of Jesus. The person of Jesus, now you give your life to. That is the person of Jesus. So whoever that believe in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. That is the person of Jesus. But child of God, the person of Jesus, knowing only the person of Jesus cannot take you out of poverty. They are the principle of Jesus that brings you out of poverty. They are the principle. We have the person of Jesus and the principle of Jesus. Child of God, can I talk to us very well? This is be very attentive. Now, when you know only the person of Jesus, you may do it spiritually. You may be praying very well. Your spiritual life is okay. That is what the person of Jesus helps you to do. But when you know the principle of Jesus, it affects your finance and it comes into your business. That is the principle of Jesus. Because child of God, prayer only cannot give you financial overflow in this kingdom. Prayer, fasting, if you like, lock yourself inside your house 8 days, 7 days dry because of money. If you come out, only go beat you, you must see go far and you go take get money to shop. So, child of God, the person of Jesus, fasting and prayer cannot just give you money until you apply the principle and the laws that guide this kingdom. There are laws that makes people to dwell in financial abundance in this kingdom. And if you don't know these laws, you may not be able to do a financial overflow. And child of God, these laws, they are very personal. How you apply them determine the result that you will get for them. Be very attentive. How you apply these laws determine the result that you will get from this law. Child of God, can I talk to you now? You cannot defeat poverty, like I said, by merely praying, by merely fasting. That will not keep poverty. Fasting and prayer not keep poverty. Do you know what fasting and prayer they do? Fasting and prayer go make sure say the devil not temper with your wealth and your riches. Say fasting and prayer go come make poverty die. If you don't fast, if you don't pray finish it, you go apply laws wey go make you get money from this kingdom. So fasting and prayer, maybe wishes and that they disturb your money now. If you fast, if you pray, they go come out and make they see your money they use. Say fasting and prayer. If you don't fast like this, money go just come. No. Get it right. Get it right. That's why I want to share these laws with you. These laws are formulated and they are working. Me personally, they are working for me. That's why I want to share them with you. And I want you to be a beneficiary of this law of financial overflow. Laws of financial overflow. There's what we call the law of financial education. Law of financial education. The reason why many believers are poor, despite the fact that they are born again, is because they are financial illiterates. They don't notice about finance. They don't notice about money. That's why they are poor. Despite the fact that they are firebrand. Despite the fact that they are born again, they are accepted Jesus Christ, the person of Jesus, they are accepted into them as another personal savior. They are still poor is because they have little or no knowledge about how money works. How do money work? They don't have knowledge of it. They don't have anything, any knowledge about money. And child of God, can I talk to you now? If you don't know anything about money, you will not earn money. If you don't know anything about money, you cannot earn money, because the more you learn, the more you earn. The more you learn things about money, the more money you earn. Child of God, your learning capacity is what determines your earning capacity. What you learn is what determines what you earn. It is when you learn something about money that you will now be getting money. If you don't learn anything about money, if you are not educated about money, there is no way money can enter your hand. Somebody are hearing me this evening? Are you hearing me this evening? Are you hearing me this evening? Child of God, can I talk to you? And can I be very simple to you? You don't need to go to Harvard University before you dwell in the realm of financial overflow. You don't need to. You don't need to. Because you know why? School teaches you financial theory. They will teach you the theory. That is why somebody that read business admin cannot manage ordinary a baby saloon. And you went to school to read business admin because they taught you the theory. When you come into reality, you come know say theory and practical, they are not the same. And that is why an Igbo man that do not go to school can be shipping cargoes from abroad, and somebody that is a chartered accountant can be working for him. That Igbo man, he not go any Harvard University, he not go any place, but he was able, he have financial education. He know things about finance. So people when go school come, you go and pray there, be my accountant, I will pay you 100,000. So it is not actually education that bets financial overflow in this kingdom. It is education about money. It is the education, the ideology you have about money that brings financial fortune. Child of God, the more you know about money, the more money you make. The reason why you are not making enough money is because you don't know enough about money. The reason why you are not making enough money is because you don't know enough about money. You don't know enough about money. About money. And some people now they will ask now, so what can I do to make money? What can I do to make money? That is a very wrong question, because you have been doing something. You have been doing something, you are not making money. What can I do to make money? It's a very wrong question. Because nobody that is not doing anything to make money, you are already doing something to make money. But your problem is, what do you know about the money that you are making? That is why if the money come like this, you don't know the money will just confuse you. It will just confuse you because you don't have a financial orientation. You don't know anything about money. That is why you cannot dwell in financial overflow. So the more you study money, you need to understand that money is not currency, because it's very current. It applies to what you are dealing currently. That is why it is called currency. The more knowledge you have about this thing called money, the more money you make. Money is a spirit. If your spirit is not strong enough, there's some money that will enter your house, will squander it. You think say a play wey be say some young boys, if they just see 10 million naira today, they'll first of all go pay for 1 month for one hotel, stay hotel for 1 month. If you say no, not money has spirit, and they don't know anything about money. So as the money just come, wetin we go call do now? Okay, mo just go pay for hotel, mo just dey eternal, Kiko for like 1 month, so that the money still many now, it's still many. The money still many. Na rich man take be poor man. Somebody hear me now. I hear me now. And child of God, there are 3 things you do to money. Only 3 things in this life that you do to money. You don't do any other things to money, just 3 things. Number 1 is either you waste it, you spend it, or you invest it. Money, 3 things. Foolish people, they waste money. Average people, they spend money. Wise people invest money. Can I come again? 3 things that you do to money. Number 1 is either you waste it. Like what I told you now, that some people now, they will just make money now, they will go and lodge hotel for 1 month. They are wasting money. Foolishness. So they don't know anything about money. Average people, they spend money. When money come like this, they pay assurance, they pay you their school fees. But the wise invest money. Child of God. And out of these three people now, every human being, you belong to one category. It is either you waste money, you spend money, or you save money. Any of these 3 categories, every human being. So, as already the son of a verse now, which of the category do you belong to? Are you a money waster? Are you a money spender? Or you invest in money? Which of them? And the category you belong to in this life will determine how far you will go when it comes to the taste of money. Somebody, because of time. Another second law, I told them that the law of financial education. The other second law about that will help you to do a financial overflow is the law of delayed gratification. So many of you, you want to buy everything for this life at once. That is why if 1 million come your eye like this now, all the old things, you want to buy all of them. You buy this one, you buy shoe, you buy air, you buy this one. Before you look at the one money, the money don't finish. Delay it. Some of all those things that you are gratificating towards, delay them. Then you will see that you will be able to save enough money. Then you will see that you will be able to dwell in financial abundance. Delay gratification. Child of God, I know that you are under the sound of my voice now. Money will never even enter your hand. You don't calculate how you go to spend that. You can never grow financially like that. If you plan to spend money, anytime money enter your hand, you will dwell in poverty. You will dwell in poverty. Some of all those things that you are planned, if this money just enter my hand, I see what I can do, so what I can do, delay them. Don't do them immediately. Sit down. If the money comes like this, sit down. If now 2 days, sit take and think. The more you think like that now, the more you go to see, okay, this thing I don't really need down. Okay, no problem now. They already get to the shoe. I'm not doing another shoe now. Let this one just take first. You will possibly say, and the money never come that time. The money never come. You know the plan. You will take by shoe. But some people, they don't delay that gratification. Once the money come like this, they will order 3 shoe the same time. He use. Order better next chain. Order this one. Delay gratification is a law that will enable you to walk in the realm of financial overflow. Child of God, there are 3 seasons in every man's life, in every human being life. There are 3 seasons, and I want you to be very attentive. We have the first season, the second season, the third, and the fourth season. The first season of every man's life is the season of 0 to 25 years. That's your first season of your life. That is the season of learning. 0 to 25 years. I'm telling you now, law of delayed gratification. From that 0 to 25 years is your season of learning. What do you do with it? You learn. If now hard work you won't learn, no. From that 0 to 25 years, at least you're not supposed to get hard work. If now school you won't go, from that 0 to 25 years, at least you don't supposed to know where you don't go to school. That is the first season of every human's life. The season of what? Of learning. The second season is the season of earning. From 21 to 50, another 25 years is your season of earning. That is to say, what you have learned from that 0 to 25, you will now begin to use it to earn money. That is why some people, because they do not learn anything from that 0 to 25 or 0 to 30 years, that is why you see them suffering from that 30 to 50 years, because they fail to learn from the period of 0 to 25 years. The season of earning is a season where what you have worked for, you call it get money. Now for instance now, you don't use your first 25 years to learn electrician. From that 25 to 50 now, people go down, they give you contract. Okay, I want to build that, so come survey this house. You want to put the anywhere for this one. Or you don't have to see borehole. From that 0 to 25 years, from 26 to 50 years, you will call they use that knowledge you learn so they earn money. That is your season of earning. And child of God, the mistake that most persons are making is that first to 25 years, they will waste time. They will do it. They will waste time. They'll call they disturb people. When they say that time when they say you they work up and down, your mates we don't already learn hard work before they reach 30 years. They don't already learn hard work. You yourself now at the age of 40 now, and then you go call the bed, because in your season of learning you do not learn anything. So you cannot dwell in financial overflow. Somebody hearing me this evening? Are you hearing me now? Now the third season of a man's life is the season of nurturing and mentoring. That is the season of 51 to 75 years. 51 to 75. That is a season where you nurture people and you mentor people. When you dey earn, so you dey train people, so that at least if you don't reach 70 years, because from 70 to 100 years is a season of resting. Now if you don't from that 51 to 70, 75, you don't train people when they say at least if you don't reach 70 years like that, you not get straight again to the work up and down. You don't already train people who will take over from the things when they say you don't already build on ground. But some people now, they waste their first phase of life, the second season of life, even the third. That is why you see some people now at the age of 65, 70, they see they push truck. They are wasted their first, their second, and the third season of their life. The fourth season of your life is a season of rest. From 70 to 100 years, 30 years, rest. Because at 70, you're not able to do anything again, unless you don't plan your life well. At 70, all you do is to eat, rest, 70 to 100 years. But child of God, do you know the reason why many believers find it difficult to do a financial overflow? All these things, the map are very wrong. They do are very wrong. And that is why you will see somebody now, you will see somebody of 70 years now, depending on a child of 26 years. Because it was, never me train you, I'm not training you, so that you go take care of me. All the old load, when they the family, they come carry am for that boy of 30 years. The time when they say the boy go take any home money, like they take care of brother, your younger brother wey dey school, the younger sister wey dey learn work, the auntie pikin. So even this one, when they say they come up now, could not even meet up because of family load. And the reason why many people, let me talk to you, the law of gratification. The reason why many people not they feel they do any financial overflow under this law is because they believe say the money just come, will shop and another one will come. As they just see the money like this, they go shop and finish. They just believe say if we shop this one finish, tomorrow another one will come. So if the tomorrow come now, they don't see another one that will come poor, they'll call the bank. So I know if money enter your hand, don't just waste it, don't just spend it. At least learn how to save. Somebody hearing me now. And these things they are very biblical. There was a time in the Bible, people were dining with the king in the king's table. But a young man called Daniel said, I will not enjoy it now. He delayed all this enjoyment. All those enjoyments, he delayed them. When people were going to the king's palace, they were eating chicken, shawarma in the king's palace. If you study the book of Daniel chapter 1, verse 8 to 9, people were eating all sorts of things in the king's palace. A man said, I will delay this enjoyment now. Because if I eat this thing now, my tomorrow, I'm already eating my tomorrow today. And that is why, if you study your Bible very well, none of all those people wait shop for the king's table at the initial stage, very young stage, none of them get money reach Daniel. The reason that the problem with many of you under the sound of my voice is you want short life at a very early stage. Time will be say you go take save money, you will take out the short life. Now the money now will be say you know say no, you don't already grow now, nothing to show. Daniel said that no, I will not define myself with the kiss meat. Daniel chapter 1, 8 to 9. And he withdrew from them. You don't eat like them if you don't earn like them. Don't eat like them if you don't earn like them. Then they kill chicken, they get the money. You will be saying, you know, they not go borrow money, go take buy chicken, they kill like them. You go poor. If you don't earn like them, don't eat like them. If not, you will not do a financial overflow. Somebody hearing me this evening? Somebody hearing me? The reason why Daniel became richer than any of them, wealthier, more connected than any of them, was because he tried to delay his gratification. Some certain things when they say support enjoy at that time, he delayed them because he understand tomorrow. He understand tomorrow. Small money now when you go take buy land keep now, you dey find out you want to take a buy iPhone 14 Pro Max. Next 3 years now, that land now, you go don reach how many millions? Wey be say you go sell back or you go develop am. No, you dey gather money now, you want take a buy. The iPhone now, e no dey run. Delay am. Delay those things wey be say you dey run after. Delay them. So that you go fit meet up. So that you go fit meet up. If not, if you dey eat anything wey dey hungry you, if hunger come you go eat your tongue. Anything wey dey hungry you, you dey wear chop am. You dey even dey borrow money dey shop wetin dey hungry you. Your own don go far. Wetin dey hungry you, so you go dey borrow money take dey shop am. Your own don go far. Delay society gratification. Delay it. Somebody hearing me? Are you hearing me? Is somebody learning something this evening? Are you learning something this evening? Now, the last one we'll be going to talking about now because of time is the law of savings. The law of what? The law of savings. Yes. If you don't save, you are not safe. If you don't save, you are not safe. Yes. If you not save, you are under the sound of my voice. Now go and share. You cannot work a financial overflow. You cannot work a financial overflow if you don't save. It is what you save that will save you in the times of need. It is what you save that will save you in the times of need. Majority of you already stand on my way. January 29, they ask you now what you will say. Now, your life. And every God help you save yourself. You never save your life. You cannot save your life. Now, God help you save your life. So, if anything now, for January 29, I will not be able to save anything. Save. Very, very vital. Very, very important. Somebody hear me now? Many believers, they don't say for rainy days. Rainy days must come. Have you not studied the book of Genesis? The book of Genesis, Pharaoh had a revelation. He had a dream. And they called Joseph. He said, Joseph interpreted the dream. He said there will be 7 years of plenty and 7 years of scarcity. He said, Pharaoh, what we will do now is save enough food. In these 7 years, we'll be saving food go there everywhere. Just the save. So that in that other 7 years of scarcity and famine come, you will see enough food shop. That was how Pharaoh will not be able to save. They were not saving in Egypt. They were not saving in Egypt. They were not saving in Egypt. Other countries, they shop their own, but they were saving. Now, 7 years come finish, everywhere come dry. No food for anywhere again. No food. People now begin to come to Pharaoh for food. Evil Jacob, the grandson of Abraham, sent his children, which is the father of Joseph. When I go buy food, come from Pharaoh hand. Pharaoh will not be Christian. Now Christian, what they buy food from, they shop because they fail. They refuse to save. If you don't save, you may beg a pagan food. If you don't save, you may beg your enemies food. How the captivity started? Now when the Joseph called David, no food for that 7 years. People they come from Israel, they enter, they buy food, they go see food shop. Small. Children of Israel come mainly for Egypt. They come mainly for Egypt because they don't have food. Other 7 years, they don't food everywhere. The Bible records that he said a Pharaoh that do not know Joseph now came. Because he said these people, they don't too many, they come convert them to slavery. That was how the children of Israel, they went into slavery. It started with famine because they could not save in their own country. If you not save for your house, you will go shop for the house of person who is saved. So in your own house, save. What am I telling you now? Do what? Save. Do you not read the story? Do you not read the story in the book of First Kings? When Elijah came from nowhere and he told Ahab, he said, I'm the man of God. Before God whom I stand, there shall be no sun, there shall be no rain, 3.5 years, except by my word. He said it. He not say hungry go see Peter, he will be the prophet we talk. Hungry God come. You know they see he old prophet wey see talk the word, you know see water drink, you know see food shop. The Lord wey see am na supernatural supply. God put and say, okay, I will use a raven bird to feed you. He come begin to feed am. After raven bird stop, listen to me now. God come tell her say, go to Zarephath, I'm sending a widow there to save you. Listen to me now. There was no food for 3 years. But a woman called a widow said, he said, I have a little cake. I just want to make it with my son so that we can eat and die. Just imagine, other people were hungry, but this widow of a woman equally have a little food. Do you know why she have a little food? Because she was saving. When people were eating lavishly, this widow was equally saving. She was saving. If not for that widow now, a man of God now for that of hunger. Child of God, please don't joke with savings. If you must dwell in financial overflow, inculcate the habit of saving, no matter how little it may be, no matter how small it may be. Save. When they say you should do what? Save. Save. So you are saving your life by the grace of God. Equally save money through the grace of God. Somebody hearing me now? Are there prayer yes that God will be having us to pray? Because this saving problem is a very big problem. That's why you go see believer. Because they know they save, you go house of all believer, go shop. You know say that your papa brought that soul. You know they go church, he's not born again, you know. Now the person, not local person. But because say food not there, your mother will go there and I will bring a meat come. Goat meat come, and I will say take a shop, and I will say take a cook for inside house, and I go shop. Now be waiting Jacob do. He doesn't have any other option. May God starve that. He have to send his children to Egypt to go and buy food for Pharaoh. Pharaoh is a very diabolical man. It's marine man. But There is no way out. Let's go and buy from him. Save you. If you don't save, before you go beg your enemy for food, you not go know. Before you go ask your enemy for help, you not go know. You not go know. And this God gave me 2 prayer for us. As I round up, we're going to be praying these 2 prayer. My father, as I begin to pray, any power that is devouring and scattering my finances be destroyed by fire. That's number 1 prayer that we're going to be praying this evening. Any power devouring and scattering my finances be scattered by fire. My father, as I begin to pray, wherever they summon my money to, I retrieve my money back by fire. That's the 2 prayers that God gave to me that we should pray this evening. Wherever you are, bear your feet. Bear your feet wherever you are. Bear your feet wherever you are. Not be everything when hungry person. Now a person they do it, they shop, save. Law of financial education, law of delayed gratification, and law of saving, save. I just go beg you. I beg you to save. Save. Somebody hear me? My father, as I begin to pray, any power devouring and scattering my finances, catch fire and expire by fire.
Amen.
I hear me now. Are you ready to pray that prayer?
Yes, sir.
Somebody say, my father.
My father.
Somebody say, my father.
My father.
As I begin to pray, any power that is scattering my finances, any power that is scattering my finances, as I begin to pray, receive fire and burn to ashes. Say, my father. As I begin to pray, any power that is scattering my finances, receive fire and burn to ashes. Can you open your mouth and pray wherever you are?